Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Adams tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He can run onto that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found a way through. Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Belletti. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Deflected behind for a corner kick. caused a worry or two. Turkey have their second corner now. And now they can clear their lines. He gets big! That's a half-decent try. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And Cruyff! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kagawa. Cruyff. Oh, strongly challenged there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. In with a header! And yes, it's there!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. It's run loose here. Half an hour played now. He's gone for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's cut it out, and he's there to get it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Eto. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Oh, super! Stoichkov! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that is stunning, just too hot, and Sonny! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Turkey are having a ball here. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Owen with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Arsenal decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Owen with the delivery. Oh, diving header! It's anyone's ball now. Cruyff. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Turkey can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the counter is on. And here's Sané.
Sané really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Cruyff. Kagawa has created one goal already. Kagawa, good purposeful running this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's got away. Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Adams. So we've reached the hour mark. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up.
Eto'o! Without the best in the keeper.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 11, David Villa. Number 21, Eto'o.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 20, Johan
Arsenal
Cruyff.
have the chance to
Number
go the other way.
27, Serginho. Coming on the field.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 9.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Number 24.
Kagawa wins the duel this time.
Number 22, Cantona.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Raul. Conte. Cantona. Stood up well to him there. Cantona is fouled. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, nice ball and a great hit! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it didn't take him long. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 73 minutes is
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Owen. And Owen! Adams gets rid without sophistication. He's shifting through the gears here. That is lovely. Cantona! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. And here's Stoichkov. And Owen! Oh, impressive strike.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's lofted through here. Cantona. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, played right into his path. Can he stop it? Chance for the header! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Kagawa appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. Stoichkov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané. Lovely bit of
added
skill.
minutes has been indicated.
Ah, he's given it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Cantona. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Owen. And the flag has stayed down. Shot a goal! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entire... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 4.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Great ball if he can get there. Shot could be on. He's found it. Now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And it's lofted through here. Bayer is there to clear. And here's Mbappe. Raul. Great chance! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
But it's Owen. Now it's Sané. There's no flag. That's tidy. That's a good run down the left. Sané. And here's Mbappe.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Raul. Bellingham. Conte. Bellingham. And here's Sané. Great position. Tries a shot! It's there!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Owen. Mbappe! Big chance! And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kagawa with the short one. And the cut back. Oh, smashing header! Saka gets good distance on it. Kagawa. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Threads one in. Mbappe! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Kante running with the ball. Mbappe. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Belts one. Looking for options for movement. And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka. And it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And Sané! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been
No,
indicated.
he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. Kagawa. He could be in here. Now it's Sané. Aimed beyond the defence. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him
And
is
we're underway again.
number 22.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kagawa, given the lift of his goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they've got a throw. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Owen. Sané! Sané! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Kagawa plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter.
62,005.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! It's Luke. That's another chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Pedri. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is good alertness.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Now it's Sané, played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Sané, and Sané! And again! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal go into the lead. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Gets his pass away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. And here's Osimhen. Oh, right place, right time.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he is going into that little black book. it's Sané. Owen. That's really well cleared.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the flag has stayed down. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Kagawa. Number 21, Sane. Coming on the field, number 18, Serge Gnabry. Number 14, Messi.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Adams. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started. Backward it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Lam. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Lam calmly anticipates.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Look at the... Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goal!
Arsenal
After 12
finding themselves
minutes is
unexpectedly behind.
Number 18, Lionel Messi.
Van der Ven gets it away. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. David Villa. Owen. Taken with style. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, that's well spotted. Lam. Chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 18 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's away. That is great defending, so alert. Can he finish? And again. It's there. And they've got their lead back. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Otto tries a cross. Big chance! Trabzonspor with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. So much to great hit! Now who's going to be first to this? And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Bale. Pedri. Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckenbauer. Oh, what a mistake! Has a goal! And it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Conte. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
He's picked his way through. It's Ronaldinho! Otto. Has a look and plays it forward. To Michelis, he's wide and looking to get onto this. And he's got his range wrong there. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, David Villa.
Whistle goes,
Coming on the
and
field
we start the
is
second half.
Number 14,
Look,
Messi.
before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm clears and claimed it back swiftly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kagawa making good progress on the right-hand side. He is through here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Spread neatly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Shifted it to the flank.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
They've switched it over to the other side. Kagawa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And he's there to get it away. Messi couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He is starved of space and time. And it's Lahm. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Driving forward. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van der Ven cuts it out. Otto. And here's Bale. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Trabzonspor have their second corner now. Ronaldinho plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. No way through. Owen. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for the runner. He has found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That has not gone well. Kagawa. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. Good ball over the top. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Well, there's the clearance. Looking for options for movement. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. For Kagawa. Conte. Always onto this.
2 added minutes has been
Owen.
indicated.
He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that is that. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And we're underway. Thuram cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. To Nielsen. Good spot, he's seen the run. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kagawa. Cafu. He's through here. No, no way through. So what can they make of this? Oh, the shot could be a decent hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Mbappe! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's found him in space.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Denilson. Kagawa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lobbed in behind. He is just caressing the ball. And the cutback. He's going for goal. No, that's just wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Adams. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Big chance! They've done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Besiktas are having a ball here. Played back in, shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Conte. Oh, perfectly measured that. David tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Has been indicated.
And here's Sané. Stood up well to him there. Fiddles it through. Yaya Toure. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. He's one-on-one! Hullet! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24, De Nielsen.
Whistle
Number
goes,
15,
and we start the second
David
half.
Villa. Number 23,
Arsenal decide to shake things up. There has
Coming
been
on
a
the
change in
field,
personnel.
Number 22,
Arsenal
Gertrude.
come out of the tunnel
Number
having
20,
undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rice. Besiktas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Sané. Mbappe out towards the flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Can he put it away? No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Out of play for a goal kick. Yaya Toure. Mbappe! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got the shot away! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Wirtz with the foul. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho goes in for the header! And again! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
Chance! He scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal grab it and pull it! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Pullet knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Conte. Well, played right into his... Mbappe! And he steered it beyond the post.
Besiktas were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Davis. That'll be a throw-in. He's found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found some space. Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got to be in here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that could set him on his way.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. DiMarco. Oh, great chance! Mbappe! Pedri. Now it's Wirtz. Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe! Conte. It's Pedri. Now it's Owen. That is a great pick out. And the shot! And it's in! Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Sané. Pullet. Owen. Wirtz.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. Oh, that was vital. Thuram gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Pedri. Pedri in with a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's following up! And he hits the net! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kagawa driving for... tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he was quick to react. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. A searching ball that into space. Thuram cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Nedved. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard to...
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Sané. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's gone for goal. Pedri. And it's Conte. Pedri. Oh, super ball. Nedved. The fullback is in acres of space here. Pedri. And it's Sané. Owen. Pedri. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's chosen to go back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sané has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here. What can they make of it? No way through, so back it comes. Lobbed in behind. That's a decent clearance. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri. Played into space out wide. Pedri. Sané. Roberto Carlos. And they can counter here. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Owen. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe! And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kagawa. Big chance! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. No way through there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hits one! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's the end of the first half. There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Nedved!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. And here's Owen. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard gets it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Goes forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's intervened well there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bellingham.
Nedved really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Kagawa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And here's Sané. Owen. Sané! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest.
And Sané! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Cafu. And the finish! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Kagawa. He could be in here. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Has a go! Goal! Santos! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he...
Can he finish? It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That pass isn't the best. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Santos grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Sané! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Can he latch on to this? He has found a way through. Climbs up big! Oh, quality save! Well, that's an inviting ball. 5 minutes to add. Rummenigge, and the shot! He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shot, right card! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Eto'o wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has been cleared. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should...
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Snyder. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. Aims beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just the keeper to beat! And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Saint-Etienne are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Eto'o. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Climbs up big! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. He could be in here. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos has it up. Header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Eto'o. Mbappe. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Saint-Etienne clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! Schneider. Sade. He can run onto that. And he's through, it's one-on-one! Nicked it back promptly. And here's Sané. Sané. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. Schneider. Sané.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Owen. Cafu. Owen. And he was alert to it. Nedved. Rijkaard. Lahm. He's found a way through. Terrific header. And that was very necessary. And here's Eto'o. Nice control. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Gets his head to it. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, it cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Davis. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal go into the lead.
It's so often the...
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of style, deception, don't they? Well read, nice interception. And it's Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Arsenal leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Riker. He's had a hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now the finish! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Kagawa.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Pass somewhat off target. Kagawa. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eto'o. Pull it. Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider, Conte, Kagawa. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lahm strokes it back. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Kagawa. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they've got rid. Sané. Oh, right place, right time. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Schneider. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely. Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder...
And Hullet! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
Oh, what a mistake. Decent hit. Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Davis. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Vieira. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Nedved. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Good spot, he's seen the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Mbappe, and he will... Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Nedved deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Sané. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, super ball. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square one. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is flagged offside. Still goalless. He's got away, and he's being shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Owen. Cafu kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Fiddles it through. Now it's Vinicius. Big header! Goal! Arsenal! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Foden. Chance here to counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner. finish? And another try! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Pedri. He's picked his... Has a go! And he... There it is! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Foden. Good spot, he's seen the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky... Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that was very necessary. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Conte. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that has been clubbed away.
Attendance for this match was
Conte.
61,052.
Cafu. Oh no, what has happened here? It's Pedri. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Foden. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 42, Musiala. Substitution.
He gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Davis. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. He's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Arsenal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now that's well seen too. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Davis.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is expertly dealt with. Kagawa. Oh, there's a probing. Kolomwani! And the lead stays intact, just.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Referee's given a throw. Palmer, there's the hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
The final 5 minutes. Pedri. Oh, what has happened here? That's a decent clearance.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Tries to get it clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a lovely deep pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. And he's taking... Oh, that's ambitious! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just eases him off the ball. Kagawa.
This game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to deliver absolute quality.
And he started his career in central midfield, of course.
Yeah, a position some say he should go back to accommodate the fact that he is always in the opposition half, something that has been experimentally done with varying degrees of success.
And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Kagawa. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And they're not going to make any foot. Hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kagawa. Owen. Oh, good. And a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Davis. Cafu. Could be danger here. Now it's Sané. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice with a definite fell there. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is...
Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Cafu. It's Kagawa. Cafu. And it's Conte. Now Costa Curta. Davis. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Gnabry looking to run onto it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Shapes to... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Decent enough try.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Conte. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Davis. Conte. And it's Sané. That has been cut short. Now it's Owen. Nakata. That's a shade optimistic. Gnabry. 5 minutes till the break. Conte. Arsenal finding their passes. Izarazu. That's good vision. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sané. Conte. Costa
There will
Curta.
be 1 minute at a time.
That's headed upfield. And it's Sané. It's Gnabry. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal.
And
But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Sané. Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. Sané. Owen. Oh, this is a great position. Has a look and place it forward. Kagawa. Now it's Owen. And here's Owen. Sané has a goal! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 21, Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. No, he's overshot the green. Going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Kagawa.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. He will be livid with himself. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. And it's Owen. And it's played forward. Conte. Sané. Kagawa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their third corner. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Nakata. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through?
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. There's the shot! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 22.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It's Nakata! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And here's Owen. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gnabry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A corner it is then. All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Serge Gnabry. Number 21, Sané. Coming on the field, number 11.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 15.
He's gone for goal.
David Villa.
And
Substitution
that will
taking
sail
place.
harmlessly past.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught napping! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Patterson. There's the hit! The final seconds now. Reinders does really well there, strong defending. And they're back on the ball again. And he's picked out the run. Scholes. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. It's a throw-in. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Kagawa. Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bellingham. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Kagawa is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Interesting ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Fernando Torres. Owen touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Kagawa gets it away. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's gone looking for safety. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's looking unstoppable. That's tidy. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Kagawa. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Kagawa goes short. Real chance! Corner number 2 then. Kagawa plays it short. Great skill, that's nice. Costa Curta with a fine tackle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kunde. Davids. And it's Zico. Now it's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bellingham. Conte. And here's Kagawa. Looking tidy in possession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. And Owen! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Conte. Now it's Owen. Oh, good read. Conte. Nicely worked. Davis.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Now
reglamentario.
Costa Corta. Conte. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Cafu. Kagawa. Conte. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. And the shot!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. That's played into space. Chips it through. Now it's Owen. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Ecuador are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Owen! Costa Corta gets rid without sophistication. And it's Conte. And here's... Can he finish? He scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Fue de 50.913.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Owen! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Tries a shot! Oh, it's just a little long. That's a throw. Zico. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Davis. And that's another good win of the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram cuts it out. Now it's Kante. That is good alertness. Into the last quarter of an hour. Davis makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Kagawa.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that's been won straight back. Messi. Great hit! And yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio en Ecuador. Número 19. Número 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 10.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ecuador take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. That is Conte.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kagawa is offering a right smile there.
Oh, what a mistake! There will be 4 extra minutes. Kagawa. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the one... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Sané certainly could have and should have made more of that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Schneider. Oh, this is a very good run. Pavard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's clever. And it's Schneider. Aims beyond the defence. Sané. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the counter is on. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hernandez.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tonali with the short one. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's onto this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! Cleared without hesitation. And he cuts out the supply. Sané. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Schneider. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Mbappe shapes the shoot. It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. And Owen! Flamengo trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's onside. Chance here to counter. Sané! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Sané. Looking tidy in possession here. And that has been clubbed away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has been cut short.
Oh, super ball!
Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added
The
minutes
defence
has been
just
indicated.
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gently done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great position here. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on every...
Rafa Silva! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Sané. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And the finish! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sané, Conte, and he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack.
For this match was 62,005.
Oh, good ball. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Flamengo go 2 up and into a position. Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Van Dijk gets it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, what a pass! Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. That's a fabulous ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sané. Mbappe. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
A real chance if he can get through. Has a go! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. Now it's Rafa Silva. He is chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's Kagawa. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looks to clip it forward, and that could set him on his way. Schneider.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zakaria did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Owen. Sané! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be
The
3
movement is
minutes at a
slick,
time.
the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get rid. Merino. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's cut it out. And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Interesting ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That could spell trouble. This might spell danger. Can he finish? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Sneijder. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Kagawa. Pinches it off him. Serginho. Beckenbauer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Now it's Guti. Van der Vaart. Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kagawa! And he can clear it away. Belletti. That is Conte. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Gnabry. Mbappe. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
No way through there. Davis. It's Bellingham. Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Real chance here. And here's Gnabry. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they're back on the ball again. Steaming on goalwards. Getting the flags up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belletti. That is Conte. Beckenbauer. Van der Vaart. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Galatasaray with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Struck first time. Oh, that was no routine save.
Costa Curta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Gnabry, Mbappe. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Van der Vaart. Oh, he's onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Serginho. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's being shifted off it. Beckenbauer. Conte. And it's played forward. And it's Gnabry. Owen. Adams gets it clear. Kagawa. And it's Owen. Beckham. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Added time.
Owen. Great chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we could be a little...
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Outside this stadium.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No way through. Belletti. Gently done. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
A case now of complete control. He's played him through. Real chance! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he get it through? That has been cut short. That looks a good ball through. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, some tackle that. Bellingham! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.